Here's a new tool we just acquired to allow us to inspect inside guitars. It's a fiber optic scope. The tip bends in any direction, and you can stick it into the instrument, turn it on of course so there's a light, and you can visualize what's going on inside of the instrument much more clearly than a mirror. The first instrument we're going to look at with it is the L7. Okay, I'm just going to get a couple seconds of this. And there's the end of the crack. And here it is externally.
It's just trying to... Yeah, that's what
so there's where the two X braces cross the legs. Looks like the glue joint is just fine.
Yeah, now I'm going to see if I can't rotate the head a little bit. Here's the right main stem bronchus. You'll have to edit that out, I guess. So I'm looking at some kerfing right now, looks like.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna take a little bit to get used to driving it, but I think once we get that down, we're gonna be glad we have this thing.
See, and if you go right along that brace, you can see it's intact all the way.
Right.
I was worried because of the way the top is so flat.
Right.
But that's just what it is. See if you can get where these Bondo patches are on the top here. If we can see anything. It always surprises me how crudely Gibson fashioned those braces. They didn't even take the saw cuts out.
So,
oh.
well, I don't see anything on the...
No, that's good.
Let me go in from the other side. Swing.
Okay.
I don't see anything on the wood.
No, I don't either.
So the Bondo patch, I think is actually it should be over here.
No, you're north of the cross. No.
Well, then it's under the cross.
No, the cross is probably right even with the tops of the F holes.
Well, this would be the soundboard almost directly underneath where I am.
So that's the spot. So good.
Yeah, I don't see anything in there.
Some dust in there.
Right, and again, if I rotate this way a little bit so I can see the X brace from this side, it looks good.
Yep. Yeah, that's great.
All right. Steady. So that's the...
Oh, there's the side crack. This is right here about.
Well, yeah, I can see. I could see your finger actually. At least I thought I did. Saw some light change there.
Yeah. I can see that too. Okay.
And see there, that looks like that's where the...
Yeah, where the separation is happening. A little piece of kerfing missing.
All right. Now I'm going to try to get a peek at that. There looks like something, that's one of those...
Just a side reinforcement piece there.
With some sort of something dripping down it.
Yeah, hive glue would be likely. But you know that,
You know, so okay, I'm glad we bought this.
oh, absolutely. I'm just curious if this was, that has to be an original reinforcement there. Because
Yeah,
there are
it was-
others I've seen as you were cruising around the inside. Nice, it stopped the crack from going any farther. So we can put another brace in there, just pull it through the sound hole.
Right.
And that's the head block.
Yeah. Which doesn't have anything on it.
Here's, see this is a brace here that runs the width of the upper bout.
Right. Looks like it. Is it part of an X? No.
No, there's the X. And
Oh, so it's just looking at the tip of the X coming in.
yeah, the X stops
Right.
where this one goes.
Right. This brace looks good. No real.
And there should be one more brace down at around here somewhere.
Okay.
There should be one going across that just terminates at the legs of the X. So here's the soundboard crack as viewed through the scope. And now we're just going to put some thin hide glue on top of that crack, and we will see if any of it comes through. But with that dark staining all around the crack, it makes me think that that's old glue that has already filled in the crack. So I don't know if we're going to see anything else coming through. It's kind of hard to rock it back and forth.
Yeah, there, it's pumping. See that? I can see it flexing from this side.
Okay.
Well, really get it wet.
Okay, can see it definitely flexing. And that's really right over this transverse brace. We should probably get a little more down here too.
Okay. Oh, I see glue.
Do you?
Yep, right there. See the shiny?
Oh yeah. Yeah, all right. What a great tool. Not you, the scope.
Yeah, right. Although I've been called a tool before.
So you can see all the shiny parts moving. That's glue coming through.
Excellent.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now,
So we wanted to find out where the brace near the waist of the guitar was, which is actually quite low, lower than we would have normally expected it to be. And we noticed that there was a fine line running here. So we put some glue on top of it and pumped it in and found that the crack runs pretty much to this brace. You can see just a little faint bit of an edge there. So we were able to work glue into it now. Now you can see that crack line is more clearly defined, and which is good because that's going to just give us more stability. This is a very nice thing about this endoscope is it allows us to actually see the glue come through and lets us know that we've wetted the surface adequately so that we can glue things back together completely.
yeah, so normally when I have made copies of this style of guitar, I've put this transverse brace right at the widest part of the upper bout. But according to the scope on this guitar, that brace is down about almost to the waist. which is interesting. I don't know if this one's an anomaly or if the one I copied from 1937 was the one that was a little different.
Nice to know.
Yeah.
We should make a little record of that.
Okay, we'll let that glue harden up and then worry about the side crack.